Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Seattle Mariners. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Here we go, Singy. The fans have been waiting for this Major League debut for a while, and it's finally here. There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game it's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut, and we're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the expectations. Just really enjoy this experience because it only happens once.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, George Kirby. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
All right, ready to go here. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Going, gone. He wastes no time on this one. The Red Sox score first. It's 1-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Stepping in, Masataka Yoshida. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
David Church up next for the Red Sox. Looking for his first big league hit right here. That one lifted to left. Raley has a beat on it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third. Check out the Red Sox lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. That was blasted to the moon. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here's Reese McGuire coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. That one is hammered right field. Back, gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Wastes no time there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
And next for the Red Sox, Enmanuel Valdez. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs it up here. In the air, right field. Haniger sizing this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to one inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
Now it's the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom, looking to stay hot. He had 5 hits in the game last night. Ground ball, left side. Sends it to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back here with my pal Singy, and starting this one, Garrett Whitlock. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
And a pitch. Josh Rojas leading things off and takes a strike. At the belt and fires. Fought off foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
And here is J.P. Crawford. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to Casas. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes, and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, but when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it. He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Way out front for strike 2. He goes down looking. Mariners are down in order. They're down 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Kirby, 26 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Ripped to third. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 16, Jarren Duran.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. He's already homered in this game. That's hard hit on the line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around second now, going for three. The relay in there safely.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
One down. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. 1-for-1 with a double and a run scored. That one is absolutely belted. It bangs off the wall. Runner from third comes across. It's 5-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So digging in, David Church.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. George Kirby will depart, and a home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Austin Vogt gets the call from the pen. He's making his second appearance of the season. One out, base is empty. Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0, and their fifth home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's the catcher to hit, Reese McGuire. He's already homered here in this one. Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on at first with one gone. Tristan Casas digs in now. That one drilled left field. Raley puts it away, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Enmanuel.
Man at first, Enmanuel Valdez, the next to hit. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Now, Vaughn Grissom. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back in Seattle, and now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. And the right-hander back to work. There's the strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Righty to the plate. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now here is Luke Raley. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1. The Mariners with a lot of ground to make up. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through that one for strike 2. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
O'Neill calls it in, and there's 2 away. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
And first offering is fouled off. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of... And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. And they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. The wind of the pitch. And that one hammered. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
And next for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran. That's out to center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now a chance for Masataka Yoshida. That one pulled foul.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see him go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
And here it comes. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. One run is in. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Close play, but in there. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. David Church up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 12-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Singy, he's been the main character in this one. A multi-homer performance in his debut. Certainly a rare accomplishment, but one that comes to mind. Trevor Story back in 2016 for the Rockies.
Oh, yeah, it's been...
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Ryan Stanek.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Rafael Devers up to hit. And Devers hits that one. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the catch for the out.
The catcher, number 3, Reese McGuire.
So stepping in for Boston, Reese McGuire. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So a man aboard, and stepping in for Boston, Triston Casas. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Raley makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Enmanuel Valdez.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Enmanuel Valdez. That's in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. And next for the Red Sox, Vaughn Grissom. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. He's in there. It's 14-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Yeah, the batter now, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a ball hammered left field back there. That'll make it out of here. He'll circle the bases. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add on. It's 16-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely.
Gregory Santos gets the ball now.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
So the batting order turns over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Swung on, ripped, and this one could be extra bases. He's got a shot at this. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. One of the rarest feats in baseball and history made here today. Huge congrats to him.
And we maybe only see this once or twice a year in the majors. It takes a hot bat, a little bit of luck, and of course a lot of talent. Special to be a part of it, even as broadcasters up here in the booth.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Around third.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. A gigantic blast. His 3rd home run of the game. It's 19-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it.
Base is empty with 2 away. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And that one in the air center field. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France. Whitlock back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And he picks it up in foul territory. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? The Red Sox up big in this one here in the last half of the 3rd. Swing and a miss.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Got him looking. 2 gone now.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here's Luis Arias. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
One strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
He's in a great spot right
No
here.
ball.
Ahead in the count
2
0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. What a play. Inning over. Back at T-Mobile Park, out of the 4th, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Reese McGuire. The pitch. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now the first baseman, Triston Casas. Double play ball to second, to Crawford for 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. So stepping in for Boston, Vaughn Grissom. Swing and a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
And now swings and blasts one deep to left center, and no one can get there. Around 3rd. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they extend their lead. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Taylor Saucedo takes over on the mound. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. 4 for 4, and he's already hit for the cycle. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Rodriguez tracks it down for the out. So 2 runs in the inning on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're midway in the 4th. Boston's out in front, 21-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Josh Rojas. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, these Mariners just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
And the 0-2. Stays alive. Caught him looking for the K.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. In there at the knees. And it's 0-2. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man at first with one gone. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Righty delivers. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Pulls it down and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Now it's going to be Cal Raleigh.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And he deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back in Seattle, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Masataka Yoshida. The wind of the pitch. That one ripped. That one felt good. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 22-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And stepping in for Boston, David Church. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
He couldn't have dreamed this game would go much better, Boog. I mean, 4 hits in his MLB debut. That's absolutely what dreams are made of. And I'll tell you, he's making a statement with the way he's swinging the bat in this one.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Really nice swipe at second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Left-hand batter waits. Ripped on a line to center. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Reese McGuire getting ready to hit. 4 for 4. He singled 3 times and hit a homer. Out towards right center. That's well struck. In comes the run from third to add on. And the lead continues to grow. McGuire into second, and he's got a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Man at second with 1 away. And next for the Red Sox, Triston Casas. In the air, left field. Raley should have this one. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. A long throw, and that's the third out.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play. But, man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. Raley measures 6 feet 4 inches, 235 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2016.
Well, these Mariners definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Got him. And there's one down.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Second baseman.
So up next, Jorge Polanco.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Casas makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Ty France.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Ty France. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Right through there for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
In the air, right side of the infield. Church drifts towards it, corrals it, and that'll do it. And we're back. Top 6. Now it's the DH, Enmanuel Valdez. The pitch. That one ripped right center field. That's not coming back. He flexes his power with that swing. His 2nd home run of the series, and they tack one on the board. It's 24-0.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So they turn things over to the righty, Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man, and one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So stepping in for Boston, Vaughn Grissom. Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Tyler O'Neill up next for the Red Sox. That one ripped. Tattooed and gone. Another homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 25-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. Hit hard, base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
Runner on at first with one gone. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
And a pitch. Rocketed out towards right center. He's got it. There's two away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, David.
And next for the Red Sox, David Church. He's a guy who does it all. This one smacked out to left center. And out of here. And he's gone yard again. His fourth home run of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 27-0.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a four-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well.
Gabe Spire on the pitch out of the pen here.
55.
Here's Rafael Devers. In the air out towards right center. Rodriguez under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the sixth. Leading off, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger.
The pitch. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his fifth strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Urias batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
One down, base is empty. Goes down looking.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and You just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
On the ground, right side, Casas takes it to the bag, and the Mariners set down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Reese McGuire.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Here comes a pitch. That one ripped. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his third extra base hit of the game. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So digging in, Tristan Casas. In the air, left field. Raley on the move. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Enmanuel Valdez up next for the Red Sox. Now that's smacked to right center. And it's out of here. He'll touch them all. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 29-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty, one away. So stepping in for Boston, Vaughn Grissom. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back. That's his fourth home run of the series. And they add a run. It's 30-0.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Andres Munoz taking over on the mound.
75.
So one out, nobody on. And stepping in for Boston, Tyler O'Neill. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
All over that one right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Masataka Yoshida will hit next. Swung on, belted. That one's deep. Runner from second scores as they add on. And the lead continues to grow.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Digging in, David Church. And it finds its way through for a hit. Now a long throw home, but it's offline.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And here is Rafael Devers. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back in Seattle, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Whitlock back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
The 0-2. Out to short, Grissom. Whips it to first.
He's out.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. For the top of the 8th, and now it's going to be Reese McGuire. Munoz measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. That to right, Haniger has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And next for the Red Sox, Tristan Casas. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game. And next is the designated hitter, Enmanuel Valdez. Out to center. Rodriguez settles under this one. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley.
The left fielder, Luke Raley.
And the pitch. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Yoshida hauls it in, and there's one away.
You know, Ken Griffey Jr. is synonymous with baseball in Seattle, and he actually participated in the groundbreaking of this stadium. And in 2007, when he came back to town as a Cincinnati Red, the Mariners gave him a framed photo of the stadium with the caption, "The house that Griffey built."
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Chopped left side. Whips it to Casas. Inning over. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom. And the pitch. This one smoked out to left. Puts it away for the out. They moved the fences in here at T-Mobile Park before the 2013 season, but it's still regarded as a pitcher's park. It can be pretty tough on hitters. So stepping in for Boston, Tyler O'Neill.
Well, T-Mobile can be tough on hitters because there's less room in the outfield. So a liner that would be a hit in another park might just get caught.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran now at the plate. Liner, base hit.
The left fielder, number 7, Masataka Yoshida.
One down. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Church.
Man at first. Now it's the second baseman, David Church. 4 out of 4 with 4 homers. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
That one blasted deep to right. This one's got a chance. Just shy of the wall. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. Bottom 9, and now the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Whitlock back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusted his stuff in this one, Boo. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
At the plate, Luis Urias. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. The M's with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. On the ground. And foul ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And the right-hander deals. On the ground to first. Casas. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Rojas, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Julio Rodriguez digs in now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And the 0-1. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about
swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.